Selling a retail item in FrameReady. FrameReady can be used to price and sell more than just framing. Retail items from art supplies to home decor can be sold directly from your FrameReady software. Retail products can be pre-entered into the product file to easily track inventory and sales. To sell retail products, there's no need to create a work order because there is no work to be done. Simply click on New Invoice in the pale blue section. This will open the invoice file and create a new blank invoice for you to fill in. There are several ways to enter a retail item into an invoice. You can click into the item number field and type in the item number, or use a barcode scanner to scan the UPC code into the field. Press Tab or Enter on the keyboard located by the number pad to let the software know that you've finished entering in the number. FrameReady will locate the retail item in the product file by that number that you entered and fill in the remaining information. To enter multiples of an item, click in the quantity field and change the number. The new total will appear in the price field. It also updates the inventory in the product file and records when the item was last sold. Another way to enter items is to use the purple button to search for an item already entered in the product file. Type in the full number or the first 4 or 5 numbers. The more numbers you enter, the smaller your list of found items will be. If you are presented with a list of items, look for the item that you want to add to the invoice and click on it. If you accidentally clicked on the wrong item or the customer changes their mind, click on the green or teal button on the right side of the line to clear it from the invoice. FrameReady will ask you to confirm the deletion. Items can be cleared from the invoice without affecting your inventory until you click on the Done button. To enter a number of retail items quickly with your barcode scanner, use the Rapid Entries button located in the top left corner. The screen will change to show a listing of the items as they are scanned in. If you are selling multiples of the same item, scan the item in each time rather than changing the quantity on the invoice screen. This is similar to any large store checkout procedure. When you are finished, click the Done button. The invoice screen will display all of the items you have entered and subtotal them. You can also enter onto an invoice manually. This may be required if the item has not previously been entered into the product file. Click in the fields and enter the information. Tab across to each field. Although it is recommended that items be pre-entered in order to track sales and inventory, we recognize that this is not always possible. Be sure to enter the category field. Select one from the list or enter a new one. When all of the items have been entered, you will need to take a payment from the customer. But just before we do that, let's go ahead and enter in the name of our customer. If this is a returning customer, you can select their name using the pink down arrow. Or you can look the customer up by phone if it is a customer that you recognize but can't remember their name. If it is a new customer, click on the New Customer button and fill in the information. When selling small ticket items, customers may not want to give you their name. You can leave the customer section blank, or you can click on the pink down arrow. In this case, what I've done is I've created a customer called Walk-In. This allows me to track what products are catching the eye of the passerby or are bringing people into the store to purchase items other than framing. Now let's take a payment. Click on the Enter a Payment button in the lower left corner. The Receipts screen will appear and automatically enter in today's date and the full amount the customer owes. The Tender field will pop up and you can select how they are paying for the item. If the customer is paying by check or by gift certificate, you may want to enter into the reference field either the check number or the gift certificate number. If the customer is paying by cash, you can enter in the amount of money that they have given you, and FrameReady will automatically calculate out the amount of change to be given back to them. When you are done receiving the payment, you have a series of choices. The Done button will enter your payment and return you to the same screen. Another choice is the Done Go to Form View button. which will recalculate your totals and take you back to the Form View screen, where you can choose to print an invoice. A third option is the Done Print Invoice button. This will recalculate your totals and take you directly to the screen to print your invoice. If you have the invoices set to print without display, the invoice will automatically be printed and the screen will return to the form view. This concludes our tutorial on selling retail items with FrameReady. To view more training videos, click the back button on your back browser.